6 recipients have been given the Stewards of Singapore's Intangible Cultural Heritage Award. The award is part of the National Heritage Board's master plan dedicated to safeguarding Singapore's culture. And among the recipients are performing arts groups like Sri Warisan, a group that has blended traditional Malay arts forms with contemporary techniques, Indian classical dance troupe Apsaras Arts, and Hwa Opera, which specialises in Teochew opera and music. GT Lai has also been recognised for his efforts in preserving the Peranakan arts here. And other awardees include Michael Kerr, the third-generation owner of an 83-year-old popiah stall located in Joo Chiat, and Thow Kwang, a family business that owns one of the 2 remaining dragon kilns that make wood-fired pottery in Singapore. Recipients will be getting $5,000 as well as the option to tap on a project grant of up to $20,000 to promote the knowledge and skills of their craft. And joining us this evening, Yeo Kek Siang, Director of Heritage Research and Assessment at the National Heritage Board, and Yulianti Tan, Project Director from Thow Kwang. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Madam Tan, I want to start with you. Can you share more about your craft as well as the changes that Thow Kwang has seen over the years?
Yes, Thow Kwang Dragon Kiln is a very traditional pottery firing kiln. It was built in 1940. So in 1965, my father-in-law bought this kiln over and ran as a small cottage industry. He passed away in 1980. Of course, as a eldest son, my husband had to continue and took over the business and producing the commercial products and continue import-export until back in the year of 2000. And we awakened the Dragon Kiln and use it as an educational tools and also as a artist platform to transmit the skill and knowledge of this very traditional wood-firing pottery. And actively, we are promoting the beauty of the wood-firing craft artwork, like flying wood ash effect, salt effect, or the flashing, the effect that come from the flame of fire. And all these effects that like other modern kilns cannot be achieved. And about 10 years ago, we also inject new versions into our third generations to introduce more of the workshop for different age group and also in a different field. Even that we take on the social media to outreach to the young generations.
Mr. Yeo, can you help us understand better why it's so important to preserve this type of heritage?
Well, the different practices, traditions, performing arts, craft skills all make up our diverse living heritage. We also call it the intangible cultural heritage, and all these intangible cultural heritage contributes to our identity as individuals and also as Singaporeans. And therefore, it's very important that we keep them alive and pass down the knowledge to the next generation. So at the National Heritage Board, we have a master plan, the SG Heritage Plan, with various schemes and initiatives to safeguard our cultural heritage. And this award is one of the new initiatives, and we hope with this award that we recognize our practitioners for the expertise, hard work and dedication in keeping our cultural heritage alive. And we hope that this award will also help give a boost to support them in the transmission of their skills to the next generation.
Madam Tan, in the context of COVID-19, how has the business been coping? And how challenging is it to sustain a traditional business like yours in current times?
Of course, we are one of the affected also. And many of our usual workshop, like to school, to corporates or walk-in, weekend workshop has been cancelled or postponed. But we have to focus on our online shops by coming up with some promoting sales and promoting the local handmade craft so that everybody stay home. They can be accessible for making the pottery. And we also introduced the very mini portable potter's wheel, so they can enrich their lifestyle and their mind at home during the circuit breaker.
Yeah, it's a difficult time indeed. Mr. Yeo, what is the National Heritage Board doing to ensure then the survival of such businesses during difficult times like now?
Under the award, recipients will receive a $5,000 cash award, and of course they have also to be able to apply for a $20,000 grant. And we hope that the grant will help our practitioners in organizing programs, coming up with new ideas and innovation, or even coming up with digital programs to help them during these COVID-19 times.
Madam Tan, we know, Thow Kwang has been facilitating regular guided tours for school children to, obviously create better understanding of the craft. You've mentioned that. What else are you hoping to come up with now that you have got access to this $20,000 project grant?
Yes, of course. If this digitalized, we hope that we are coming out with the virtual tour so that more people can visual walk through the dragon kiln and be more understanding about the structure, the process of firing, and give them more knowledge and skill to understand, and hopefully this heritage going on.
Monsieur, I want to ask a question for you. How can Singaporeans help and get involved when it comes to safeguarding our intangible cultural heritage?
Yeah, we hope that Singaporeans will develop a deeper appreciation and value our cultural heritage. And there are many ways that Singaporeans can play their own part. For example, they can learn a new craft skill, they can watch an online performance or support their heritage businesses, or even learn to make a traditional dish at home. And I think we also hope that the Singaporeans will also be able to recognize the hard work, the stories of our new award winners, and continue to support them in future.
Well, thank you both for talking with us this evening. Yeo Siang from the National Heritage Board and Yulianti Tan, Project Director from Thow Kwang.